Sauce. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys kept saying record. Because bro. All right. So like I was saying, we was looking for this was us yesterday. So yesterday, this was us. Yesterday, this was us. I was telling you guys, hey, you don't know which direction price is going to go in because we're in between a resistance and we're in between a level of support. We do have this new low. So if price was to break under this level, and we could have sold back down to these lows, but it ended up rejecting that level of support because this was that last low. Price broke out, gave an indication, but never came back under here. So the correction couldn't continue. It couldn't, I meant the continuation couldn't continue because it didn't go under that level. So then we eventually had a breakout to the upside. As you can see, it ended up coming down, rejecting that level. And this is like London session. So then we're coming back above this level, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock here, and we're making a new high. New high is made before this huge candle. A new high is made. Now, it's two things you could have did because this was coming until 8 o'clock. So it's two things you could have did. Was one, you could have went on a smaller time frame. Now that you know there's a high, you can go into a smaller time frame and you can start tracking what is going on with price here. Now, if we zoom in here, we can see that price did make a high. It corrected itself, and now we have a new high. This is 930. Now, I've seen so much go on within this 930. I've seen it make another high. So we're going to have this next high, and then it sold off. But when it sold off, it made this level of support for itself, and back above this level, price was going to this level. Remember, this is the indication. Remember, an indication can only come from when price is breaking above a resistance or breaking below a level of support. So such as over here, right here, when price broke that level of support, broke this swing low, price was telling us under this swing low, we can go down to this level here. So in this situation, this was our swing high at the time. Price broke out of that, broke that swing high and told us, hey, above this swing high, because this was the highest point we had at that time. So if we was to backtrack this, at this moment in time, right here, this is the highest point the market has been. And then it pulled back and then broke that and made another swing high. So that was just overall telling us, hey, when we're back above this level, we can come up to this level. I'm going to turn this off right quick. I'm going to turn this off so I don't get distracted. I'm going to explain the H1 in a sec. I'm going to explain the H1 and what I like to do, what I personally like to do when it comes to trades like this, right? So back above that level, you could have been looking for the same push up because going back above that swing high, you're looking, remember, ICC is only reactions when you're reacting to what price is already telling you it's going to do. That's all it is price telling you what it wants to do, trading in the session. So if we go here, we can see that this is New York session. This is when price moves the most. Back above this swing high level, we've seen price pushed up and made a high. So when price is back above this level again, what do you think is going to go? It's trying to take out this. When price is creating swing highs, it's trying to beat the next one. It's always competing with the next high. So when this high was made and price pushed back and the bulls came in, the bulls are telling itself like, no, we need to go higher than what we did the last time. We need to do better than what we did the last time. That's all price is trying to do, is aim for bigger results, bigger incentives of getting higher, or even in a situation when it's getting lower. Like, it's still the same thing. There was a low made, price pulled back, made another low, pulled back again under this level. We know that price broke this level of support, pulled back, corrected itself, held this high up, and then continue under this level. I hope this is not sounding confusing, but it's the same way. People think that, oh, if I'm selling, it's going to be different. No, just because it's today is going to be focused on how the smaller time frames can still follow the same rules. Just because I'm saying I mark up on the 1 hour doesn't mean it doesn't work for the smaller time frames. You can still scale to a different time frame and see the same thing, this will be the same setup. There's a high. Here's our indication. Here's the correction, our continuation back above this level. Just because you change the time frames, just because you change the trends, doesn't mean that anything has changed. Doesn't mean that the way that you're trading it needs to change. Everything stays exactly the same. And most people ask me, how do I get my entries? My entry is coming from price moving above this area. If I'm seeing the candle start to push back above here, remember, we don't us us as a group, as a family, we don't look at trading as a risky thing. We don't look at it as a risky thing. If I know price when it pushes above or starts to push above this level of resistance right here, when I know that price is pushing above this level and I know it has bullish potential to go up, I'm going to take that trade based off of that because I'm already shown that, hey, price has a high above this level. It's already corrected itself, taking out all the people that was breaking out and buying this trade. When they broke out and bought this trade, they didn't know how far it was going to go. Ends up stopping out as many people or as many greedy people that it wants. Took everybody out. At this point, you should have already been taken out of your trade if you was holding a buy. If you was holding a buy all the way up to God knows who, wherever, you would have already been taken out of this trade. Because remember, people in this world are greedy. People in this world cannot wait for the money. They don't know how to work hard for it. They want it instant. They want it fast. So when it comes to trading, there's people throwing in trades here, 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 and it starts pulling back. This trade is taken out. It starts pulling back. These trades are taken out. It starts pulling back. These trades are taken out. And remember, people are greedy, bro. The world is greedy. The world is literally greedy. So what happens is all this is money for the people, for the banks. All this is money. And I don't want to make this sound complicated at all, but you have to understand what is actually going on. All this is money. All this is price collecting everybody's money. And remember, people want to make money. People want to get rich in like one day. So you know what they're going to do? Once they get stopped out of their buys and they start seeing these huge candles go down, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to get into sales because they think that's what's going on. They're going to get into sales and they're placing all these trades because they're trying to make back what they lost. Now they're trying to make back what they lost and they're going to double their risk up. They're going to double their loss odds. They're going to double their risk amount. They're going to double their stop losses. And now they're putting themselves in a predicament to get their money taken again because it's going to stop. People don't know when to get in and get out of the market. Because if you knew when to get in and when to get out of the market, you would be profitable. If you knew exactly when to get in and when to get out of the market, you would be profitable. That's literally the name of the game, how to get in, how to get out. That's what I'm showing you, how to get in, how to get out. I'm not showing you anything else. I'm just showing you guys when to get in, when to get out, when to not be in the market, when to be in the market. That's all I'm showing you is when to get in, when to get out, because that's the whole goal of trading. It's not, oh, I got to make 10 racks a month. It's not, oh, I got to make 50 racks. It's not, oh, I got to buy this and I got to buy that. I'm literally teaching you how to get in and how to get out, nothing else. I'm showing you how to get in and how to get in. I mean, how to get in, how to get in. I'm showing you how to get in and how to get out of the markets, and that's it. And I'm teaching you guys how to protect your capital. I run a hedge fund business that is based around risk management. I run it because all that matters is you have to think about it. If you lose no money, would you be mad? No, you wouldn't be mad because you lost no money. But if you lost money, you would be pissed. The whole name of the name of the game is knowing when to get in and when to get out and how to protect your capital. People do not know how to trade because they don't know how to protect their capital. They don't know how to manage their money in real life. So they're not going to know how to manage their money in the Forex game because they don't know how to manage their money in general. The whole name of the game is how to manage your money, how to get into the market without putting yourself at a risk. And when you're putting yourself at a risk, if you're putting yourself at a risk, you're putting yourself at a potential man, oh my God, I can't think of the word right now. You're putting your bro, I don't know the word right now, but you're putting yourself in a predicament where you can lose your funds and nobody likes to lose funds and it only causes emotions in the market. That's why if you guys haven't watched the YouTube video when I told you guys to stop trading and learn how to manage your capital, you guys need to watch that video because if you don't know how to control your money in real life, when you come to the market, overall, you're going to think to yourself like, oh, I need to make money. But if you guys manage your money in the real world, save up and put that money that you save to the side and trade with that, you're not attached to the money. People come into the game with their last $100. They come into the game with their last $50. They come into the game with their last $500 and they try to flip it And flipping is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, yeah, it's fun to flip accounts, but it's not long term, bro. It's literally not long term. You have to, it's trading is a business. Trading is a business. You build your capital, you build everything up. Everything needs a foundation. Flipping is not a foundation because you can flip $500 to 5 bands, but if you don't know how to manage 5 bands, because 9 out of 10 to flip most of the accounts that you see that are being flipped takes a lot of risk. And remember what I said about risk. When you're putting your capital at risk, you have more chances of losing long term. Everything is long term. This whole thing is long term. I'm sorry for getting off topic, but this whole game is long term. I don't care what anybody tells me. I don't care what anybody says. I'm literally going to think that to the day I die. Everything about trading is long term. Every time you lose, it's okay. It's long term. As long as you can handle your capital for the long term, that's all that matters. If you lose one day, it does not matter because long term, you're going to come out profitable. That's the whole goal. As long as you remember, it's all about getting in, getting out, and risk management and risk, like how you're protecting your capital. I'm sorry for getting off topic, but let's get back into it. All right, so remember, there's people in the market that are not controlling their money, so the market is going to take the money out down here. I can't draw anything right now, but remember, there's money taken out up here, and there's money taken down here for both buys and for both sells. So, with all that being said, here goes us. Once the money is taken out, the market wants to move in another direction so it can get more money. Because now, once all the money is taken out, there's nothing much it can do anymore. It's already got this money and it's already got this money down here. So it's not much it can do. So now we continue to move on. It continues to find the path where it can take more money. So boom, here's another resistance level for people and they see another breakout. So what is it going to do again? Now there's another setup for it to take more money. So let's just get back into what the actual strategy is or whatever you want to call it. All right. So back above this level, we have already been shown that price back above this level is going to push up to this level. So right above, what is this? 14,800. Let's just say 800. 14,800 is going to push up to 14,879. Not a lot of points, but remember, the name of the game is to put yourself, it's knowing when to get in, when to get out. Just because it's not 300 points, 400 points, 500 points, doesn't mean anything because you want to know why? You got, let's see, you got 70 points without having to even think twice about it. It's not, I'm not saying it's guaranteed 100%, but what I will say, based off of how I've been trading NAS for the last year or so, what I will say is when price is showing you where it wants to go, you don't have to worry about anything. Honestly, if you lose, honestly, if you was to lose, let's just say it stopped you out or something. Let's say something happened and it stopped you out. As long as you knew that taking a trade back above here was a smart decision, you won't feel bad about it. As long as you didn't over risk or over leverage your account, you won't feel bad about it. But I kid you not, I hate saying it's 100% because it's not guaranteed. It's not 100%. But most of the time, when you're trading in session, when you're trading back above levels, price is telling you what it wants to do. You're gonna come out 9 out of 10. You're gonna come out 9 out of 10 successful. So with that being said, remember everything moves in a cycle. Everything moves in a trend. So the trend is not just gonna stop. If it wants to continue, it's gonna continue, right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, which is going to be made, which is here. Price continues higher, right? So price continues higher after this. Once it makes that high, once it makes that swing high, what is it going to start doing? It's going to start correcting itself. So now we're in a correction phase. So now price is going to start correcting itself. I'm going to just go back to where we're at right now, right? Price is going to start correcting itself. And what do you do now? You wait. And what do you wait for, right? Some of you guys are probably like, what do I wait for? Let me just delete this right quick. Right. All right. So now you're like, what do I wait for? Well, one, I'm gonna tell you this. Stock market, I came from the stock market. That was the first thing I ever touched in my entire life when it came to trading. I touched stocks. My first stock that I touched was Apple. I put like $5 into it, made like 2 cents. And I said trading was going to be what I do for a living. Nobody's gonna tell me anything else. Trading was the only thing that was on my mind. So when it came to stocks, I was super into it because I love the amount of research it took. You literally, in order to, get into the best companies fast, you had to research, do your research. That doesn't matter right now, but what I am going to say is the stock market opens at 9:30. Remember this, the stock market opens at 9:30. You are trading NAS 100, you're trading US 30, you're trading SPX. Those I trade indices, I trade NAS 100 the most. That's the only thing I really trade, to be honest. It's what I'm really good at. I'm really, really, really good at it. It opens at 9:30. It closes at 4 o'clock. Why the hell are you on the charts 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock? Why? It doesn't make sense. Bro, the actual people that are dealing with millions and millions and billions of dollars are not even touching the charts at 12 o'clock at night, bro. It's 9:30 to 4 o'clock. Once 4 o'clock hits, they're going home. They're going home. They're not on the charts anymore. They're going home. They probably think about the chart, but they're going home. They can't place a trade. They can't place an order. They can't place anything. They can't do anything. They just have to go home because the market exchange is closed. If you're trading NAS 100, NAS 100 is 100 tech stocks. US 30 is the 100 blue chip. I mean, not 100. That's the 30 big blue chip companies, blue chip stocks, which is like Apple, Tesla, Google, Microsoft, all the big name stores that to this day. And then SPX is all the 500 stocks that are on this stock exchange. With that being said, it opens at 9:30. So please remember this. Please, orders are not running. Orders are not filling in until 9:30. Market is not, the volume is not going to be there until 9:30. Yeah, you can see some stuff happen Forex wise. What I mean by Forex wise is, yeah, price is moving, like right now, price is moving up and down, up and down. But remember, if you really want to be profitable, you have to trade when the money is moving. You have to trade when the money is there. If you want to make money, you got to be where the money is at, right? Bro, am I like, hold on, like, be for real. If you like, I just came up with that in my head. If you want to make some money, you have to be where the money is at. Like, am I right? Hold on, let me turn the chat on right quick. Hold on. Am I lying? Hold on. Am I lying? If you want to make money, you have to be where the money is at, right? If you want to make money, you have to be where the money is at, right? Right? I know I'm not tripping. So, yo, like, bro, if you want to make money, bro, you gotta be where the money is at, bro. I, bro, like, I'm not tripping, bro. Like you can't make money where there's no money moving, bro. I'm turning this off, bro. But bro, I'm telling you, right? All right. So, anyways, with all this being said, price makes a new high in the market. Right now, what I will be thinking is I will let price structure out because half the time, majority of the time, London and Asian session structures out for you in the morning. So it's already ready for you. Prices already did what it had to do during the nighttime. New York session, you're ready for a trade setup and you're already ready to go. So 9 out of 10, or not even 9 out of 10, 50-50, price could pull back tonight. They can pull back, probably make some structure down here, probably structure below here. New York will be coming back above this level, or something like price could make a low. Price could retest this level of support. It could retest this level of support. We don't know. We just gotta let price do its thing during the nighttime. I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I get on the charts. I see what's going on. I set my alerts and I kind of just go about my day. 9:30, I'm kind of glancing at the charts, seeing what's going on. But I kid you not, you're gonna save yourself some brain power if you just look at it as a day-to-day job. At first, it's not a job. Honestly, trading is a job. Honestly, like this pays the bills. Like this pays the bills. You have to put in the work to pay the bills, right? So you don't work 24 hours at your job. Like you have a break, you have an off day. Like there's going to be off days in the market. Today was a good day. Today was a decent day to trade. You made some money today. Who knows? Tomorrow they might call you out, or you might have to clock out early or something. You never know what the deal might be. So trading is not an everyday thing. You cannot trade every single day. The people that you see, I kid you not, bro. I can't wait to make a YouTube channel on this, bro. I can't wait, bro. The people that you see online are like the freaking they trade every day. They have a signal room that trades every day, and they're hitting TP every single day. It's not a long-term thing, or it's not even real half the time. Because I'm gonna tell you this: if you're hitting your trades 90%, or what they be saying, I seen this one guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's there like 99% win rate, and he trades every single day US 30. He trades US 30 every single day, 100% win rate. I seen it. I'm not gonna say who, but y'all probably know who. And he goes for like 10 points or like 10, I don't know. It's just some crazy. I kid you not, that's not going to work long term. It's not going to work long term, and it's not going to be successful long term. The whole game is long term. You got to think long term. The market goes through conditions. There's no way that you're able to trade. You know what? I'm not even trying to hate, because some people might say it's hating. I just know physically, not every day is a good trading day. I know physically from being in the markets. I used to be on the charts just like y'all 24/7. I know that every day is not a trading day, and you have to take that. You have to just like, I'm saying it, but some of you guys never listen. You just have to take that in and understand it, bro. You have to understand that you're not going to trade every single day. Some days are literally meant for you to just watch the charts and analyze what's going on. Because the more you analyze, the more you spot out things the market is doing. Like today, if you was to just wait, so this happened at 9:30, right? If you was just to wait, see what's going on. Okay, price made a high. That's cool. If you was just to wait, you would just see everything. Remember, when price makes a new high, it's going to pull back. It's trying to grab as much people as possible, especially at 9:30. 9:30 is where people, bro. I remember times when I used to trade, I couldn't even make it to 10 o'clock with my account intact. I literally couldn't make it to 10 o'clock without my account being blown. So I already know the amount. Like, remember, there's 13 million people trading Forex, and there's 13 million people trading stocks. So just imagine the amount of blown accounts happen at 9:30, right at that time specifically. So if you just sit back, watch the charts, I promise you, if you're not missing out on anything, I promise you this, you're not missing out on anything. If you feel like you missed out on something, that's probably because you missed out on something. Because price will tell you what it wants to do. If it really wants to go up, I promise you, you're gonna see it. If you didn't see this, then you must wasn't looking at the chart, so you was doing something else, because this was given to you. Price was breaking a swing high. It showed you it already wants to go above this level. It went above this level. This would have been something where you're analyzing the charts. Okay, price had a high, and then it fell off. What is it doing? It's literally just sitting in a spot where it just has a high and it has a low. Oh, it's not. It has a high and it has a low. What does it do? What does it do? It breaks this, and it makes an indication for you. Some people would think they're missing out on this buy. When I see something like this, when I see price break a level of resistance, the first thing I think in my head is like, okay, that's cool. I know it's going to stop somewhere. It's going to stop somewhere, and it's going to pull back. And most of the time, they be major pullbacks too. Because remember, there's people buying the breakout. There's people trying to get in these trades because they're seeing it go crazy, especially at 9:30. If at 9:30, I seen price start skyrocketing up. Yeah, this is 9:30. This is 9:35. Yeah, 9:30-ish is right here. And I see it skyrocketing up. I'm full margining buys. And I'm aiming for like 700 points up here. That's what people think. Like, I kid you not, bro. I used to study people. I didn't even go to school for human psychology, but I just know, bro, from studying people. I worked at fast food all my life. Like, not all my life, but from the age of 15 all the way up to the age of 18. I ran into so many people, and this is outside of trading. Is if you study people, you understand how people think. And when I came over to trading, and I have a Discord, I watch everything. I listen to everybody. If you watch the way that people think, you will understand that people are greedy. People only want money. And that's it. That at the end of the day, people only care about themselves. They only want money and they only want what's best for them. So if they're in an opportunity, if they feel like it's an opportunity where they can capitalize off of something, of course they're going to capitalize. If it's the same thing with real life. If people feel like they can fuck you over to get something in return for themselves, they're going to fuck you over because they feel like they're going to get something in return for themselves. And that's just how it works. So people are trying to capitalize off of anything they can. So if they see price breaking this level of resistance, they're going to try to capitalize as much. They're going to squeeze every single penny they can out of this. And that's what the market wants them to do because it's moving. I'm telling you, bro, like you might be on the charts and everything is going fast. You might be at the charts for 10 minutes, but really and honestly, you've been sitting there for like 2 hours. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like sometimes it be candles be going by so fast, you be so in tune with the charts. It'd be like 2-3 hours going by and you still looking at the chart. All right, so that was pretty much what happened today. Just overall price showing you that it wanted to go up to this level, coming back above this level. This is the indication. Remember, this is the indication part. So indicating you that price above this level was going to go higher up to this level. Price corrected itself and then it continued back above this level. Entries would have came here. I said you put your stop loss 50 points or you can do 100 points. I believe that was 100 points. Normally you can use 50 points. And like I tell everybody, if you're trading based off of how price is reacting, sometimes you won't even face that drawdown. I think today was a zero drawdown day. Yeah, like once it came back above this level, it literally never came back to this level. But like I said, nothing is guaranteed. I'm just showing you guys how I get in and get out of the market. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm literally showing you guys a way to get in and out of the market because that is what matters the most. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter how many points you're catching. As long as you know how to get in and get out of the market, that's all that matters. Because if you know how to get in and you know how to get out, or you get out, let's say you got out somewhere here, you made money. No matter what lot size you put on, if you got in and you got out in the right way, you made money. End of the story. And as you get better at getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out, you're going to put a different lot size every single time. And you're going to scale your way up. If you can do 5 trades in a row, or if you can do 5 consistent trades, getting in and getting out correctly, if you can get in and get out correctly 5 times, 10 times in a row, up your lot size a little bit more. Not go crazy, but up it a little bit more. Now you can get in and get out because once you master getting in and get out of the market, now you need to understand the psychology behind gaining money because now you're going to start seeing consistent profits. And there's some people that actually do know how to get in and get out of the market. But then when it comes down to making money, they've never seen such money before. They never seen such consistency. And some people are scared from being consistent. Some people scare themselves from being consistent. They see winning trades. They're doing everything right, winning. And then they think they're ready. They think it's time. But all in all, they're not ready for the next step yet. Your next step is gonna happen by accident. Not even accident. It's gonna happen out of the blue. You're gonna be trading. Something's gonna happen, and you're gonna see a bigger result. That bigger result is gonna teach you a lesson because every time you trade, you need to be teaching yourself another lesson. Like this lesson today. Remember, like people was looking at the 1 hour, but this whole time you could have scaled down to a smaller time frame, right? And remember, I'm teaching you a lesson that today, hey, it doesn't have to be on a 1 hour. You can scale down if you want to. It works for every time frame. Remember, depending on what time frame you're looking at will depend on how long your trade lasts. If you're looking at it on a daily, trying to find something on a daily, that's how it's going to work. If you're trying to find something for 1 hour, that's how it's going to go. Right? All in all, that's how it's going to go. Yeah, so I was basically breaking down today for today. I felt like I talked a lot it's only been 20 minutes. No, no, it's counting down. No, it's been like over 40 minutes. Oh, it's not. That timer's counting down. Yeah, that timer's counting down. Yeah, it's been 37 minutes. All right. So I feel like, oh yeah. And when price was moving up, remember this was the first high as well. So price ended up stopping here at this high. But remember, when price is buying, is targeting highs, and when price is selling, is targeting lows. So this was also a swing, a lower high at the time, and then made a lower low. So these could have been targets too, but remember, always try to first target whatever price is indicating. So what I mean by that is price showed you that it wanted to go here. So this should have been your first target. I normally tell people once it hits this target, go for 100 points every single time. So this would have been the next 100 points. And you would have seen price start pulling back. You could have closed whatever you felt like. You already hit your target, easy. So it would have been like that. But if you have questions, please ask them now. I'm turning on the chat. I'm ending the recording.